Hello again, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Ever notice there are half a dozen to a dozen detailing products that are heavily pushed on social media, on the platforms of Facebook, Instagram, and sometimes YouTube? Ever wonder how they perform? While I have acquired some of them and have ordered some more, I've had some good experiences with them. I've had some terrible experiences with some of them. I have one of them in front of us right now. This is the ExoForma Graphene Detailer. Let me share you my experience with this one, and I'll show you how this one performs. Let's get into the video. ExoForma Graphene Detailer, 16 ounces for $14.95, so the price isn't too bad. Let's see how it performs, how it applies, how it removes. I do need to warn, a little bit goes a long way, and if you over apply the product, and I will show that later in the video, you're going to have problems with streaking. So one spray for half of a hood, maybe two sprays for the whole hood. Spread it out evenly, wipe it off. I use a microfiber applicator. You can spray it right onto the panel itself if you are out of direct sunlight and in a nice, cool, shaded area. The car has been washed, clayed. There was an iron remover, ferrous metal remover applied. We also have done a bit of polishing. You can use the product as a standalone sealant or protectant, or use it as a topper for an existing ceramic or graphene coating. So as I bring you in for a closer look, you'll get an idea of how easy it is to apply and remove. With the hood completely covered, you can feel the slickness come through as you run your microfiber across the surface of the hood. And the gloss is also starting to kick in. This detailer can be used on all hard surfaces on the exterior and interior of your vehicle. You can also use it on the windshield and all remaining glass and mirrors. Any type of trim at all, stainless steel, aluminum, all the way to the other end of the spectrum, the A and B black piano finish pillars. Headlights, taillights, exhaust tips, and don't forget about your wheels. When you're finished, just sit back, relax, enjoy the results, and let it cure. There is no mention of cure time on the label, but as usual, 12 to 24 hours will do. That reflection is coming through rather nice. Now, I did mention applying too much to the panel. If you see streaking or high spots just like this, I purposely loaded up a little test area on this panel. This is what it's going to look like. So 1 to 2 sprays per panel, the size of a hood, you're going to be good to go. If you're using it as a protectant As a standalone product, you're going to want to wash, decontaminate, at least polish, even if you have to do it by hand, and you're good to lay down the product. I'm going to compare this product to Bio Nano Pro from Art to Shine, so you have something to compare it to. After 24-hour cure time, the slickness on the ExoForma side is rather impressive, keeping up with Art to Shine, and so is the gloss. A bit of a jump from the 88 gloss units we started from. When I first gave the product a go, as being a quick detailer, I loaded it up on the microfiber and applied it heavy and had horrible results. So a little bit goes a long way and your results will be rather impressive. We drag the panel outside, and remember, we have the graphene detailer on the right side and Art to Shine on the left. The larger panel is the ExoForma. So let's remove the tape, and we can take a look at the jetting effect. That's how the product makes panels and finishes look darker, richer, gives them a bit of depth. Now here, in this case, Art to Shine does a better job. ExoForma Graphene Detailer beads water, and on the other side, the Art to Shine will sheet water. So you get to see side by side how both protectants with different properties can guard your vehicle from different types of contaminants, just in different ways. So let's get started with the 10 wash test. All right, so they both breezed through the 10 wash test, but I want to bring you in and show you the difference between a product that sheets and a product that beads and how it will cut back on those hard water spots. Look on the left. After it's finished sheeting, there's no water in droplets on the panel that can dry or cause or start a chemical reaction that leads to hard water spots. On the right, where there's beading, that can become a problem. You will have to dry it right away. But both protectants are successful in guarding that finish. Time to get a bit more aggressive, and we'll grab the Citral 266. Now, in no way are these tests a substitute for what Mother Nature can dish up to your car on a daily basis. But these tests give me a ton of useful information, especially after doing so many and seeing the differences between one product from another. We'll let the Citral 266 dwell on the panel for about 3 minutes or so before it starts to dry, and then we'll wash it off and take a look at the area. Both products still there, hanging around, doing what they have to do. Impressive. That will bring us to the final thought segment of this video, the ExoForma Graphene Detailer. So far, so good. What you've seen in the video is my experience so far. The car applied to at the beginning of the video, I come in contact regularly, so I'll be able to keep up with durability on the product. There's nothing that can really take the place of what Mother Nature can dish up to these vehicles. So that's probably the best way to gauge any of these products. But so far, impressive. I'm not sure about any of the other products. I know there is pretty much a whole other line from ExoForma. Maybe you can find something on YouTube or some of the other social media reviews to find out how they perform. Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.